Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series where we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 9th episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers titled For Whom the Bell Trolls. We start somewhere what we haven't been in a long time, Angel Grove High School. It's hobby week in Miss Appleby's class, and Trini is showing off her doll collection that are supposed to be representative of cultures from all over the world, but instead it just showcases a lot of Asian dolls and like one random Aryan one. Hooray! This Gene Wilder reject is her favorite, named Mr. Tickle Sneezer. Bulk and Skull are rude about the presentation, while Trini talks about how the legend says that Mr. Tickle Sneezer captures things in his bottles. We smash cut to Rita, who's watching Trini's presentation for some creepy ass reason, and she complains how when she was a little girl she never got to play with dolls because she had to learn how to be evil and learn spells. So this is the reason to target Trini. Okay, so this isn't as dumb as it sounds, as jealousy could definitely be an interesting point for the story here, but it's handled with the type of care that Power Rangers usually handles things, so there's that. Back at Hobby Week, we see other people's hobbies. Jason likes karate because he's so intentionally one-dimensional as a leader, it's insane. Kimberly likes gymnastics and she does a handstand on the desk. Miss Appleby's just like, oh cool. Lady, how about maybe not let a 16-year-old girl just stand on her head on your desk? Zach likes to surf, which I'm kind of glad they put instead of like eating fried chicken, because that's seriously how I expect them to handle Zach as a black teen. Seriously, wait for the episodes where he wears a necklace in the shape of Africa that's painted with Rastafarian colors. Lastly, Billy shows off a homoerotic volcano that ejaculates pink slime from the head, and Miss Appleby's face says it all. At the end of class, Bulk and Skull pick on Trini by tossing around Tickle Sneezer, which sounds like a euphemism, and Bulk ends up with the volcano blowing its load all over his face. We transition to Trini's bedroom, which is a nice surprise. I like seeing a more personal space for the Rangers than school, youth center, command center. Trini says goodnight to Mr. Tickle Sneezer and goes to sleep. Rita tells Squat to go get the doll, and holy crap, Squat just teleports into Trini's bedroom? He fires a laser at Mr. Tickle Sneezer, which makes him grow into a full-size thing, and then they disappear to the moon. There, Rita straight up asks him, what the hell can he do? And lo and behold, Mr. Tickle Sneezer is a caricature of Lenny Small from Of Mice and Men. Then he shows off his goodie bottle, which sucks things into it for his collection. This pleases Rita, and she sends him down to go collect things from Earth and wreak havoc. Okay, I know she's winging this, but like, come on, she's turning it around on the fly here. Trini wakes up and she's super confused as to where her doll is, to which I have to wonder if Trini just wakes up and says good morning to Mr. Tickle Sneezer every day. She meets up with Billy at the youth center so they can retrace her steps together. Meanwhile, Mr. Tickle Sneezer's on Earth, stealing things into his bottle. Trini and Billy get into a car and drive around looking for him when they come face to face with the doll itself. He quickly sucks the car into the bottle, and we break up the tension right quick by going back to the youth center where Jason is breaking boards while Zach and Kim are watching. Zoran notifies them about the things that are going down and tells them to get to the command center quick. There, they're told about Mr. Tickle Sneezer becoming a monster and how Billy and Trini have been kidnapped. The 3 remaining Rangers morph to fight Mr. Tickle Sneezer at the train tracks and are met with Babu, Squat, and Goldar, who are guarding Mr. Tickle Sneezer. I mean, if they want to ensure he doesn't lose the Rangers, why don't they just bring him back to the moon base is like beyond me, but okay. Mr. Tickle Sneezer tries to book it, but he trips and loses the bottle. Kim gets it, loses it thanks to Goldar, but then she scoops it up again just in time before a train comes and smashes it. She lets out Billy and Trini, who morph right away. Rita wants him to keep collecting things despite being useless without a bottle, so she just makes him giant instead. The Megazord is called and formed, and giant Mr. Tickle Sneezer pulls out another bottle somehow. Anyways, he captures the Megazord inside of it, but Jason calls for the Power Sword, which comes down from the sky and knocks the bottle loose, freeing the Megazord. Mr. Tickle Sneezer wants the bottle back, but the Megazord instead just uses it to suck up the evil space aliens, and things get weird when there's blatantly a giant Japanese child behind the Megazord for a moment. Anyways, the villains disappear before they get sucked up, and Zoran tells the Rangers to tell Mr. Tickle Sneezer to put everything back. So he just does it, but then smash cut! We're back in Trini's room and she just woke up again. She looks over, and the doll is gone. Oh wait, now it's just on the floor. He was safe the whole time. Yep, it was all a dream. End of episode. I remember as a child, I hated this episode because it just seemed boring and weird. Trini was my favorite of the original 5, believe it or not, and I was constantly disappointed that she was always given horrible episodes to work with. Mr. Tickle Sneezer is weird as hell, and while it's an interesting idea that Rita is jealous of Trini's life so she turns something that she loves into a monster, it's not executed that well, which is a total bummer. Next time should be a great time as we watch one of my all-time favorite episodes, Happy Birthday, Zach. But until then, may the power protect you.